I was standing by the side of the field yesterday, and someone asked me why I played lacrosse. I had truthfully to answer that I didn't know, that I'd never really thought about it. Why do I play lacrosse? For one thing, I certainly play because I wanted the chance to represent my country in international matches. Touring overseas, when you're on your own, is different than when you're with a team. When you're on your own, you can pretty much mingle and hide as you wish. But if you go overseas as a lacrosse team, then there's a certain pride, a certain standard. You're representing America. And even though we all think of America in different ways, we all want to represent it in the way we in truth see it. Then, too, everyone thinks of you as such a special person. Everyone is out to meet you because you've accomplished something, and no matter who you are or what your personality is, everyone is so receptive to you. As far as the lacrosse, it was just an opportunity to play so many different games, different types, different levels, and always with the highest competitive spirit, because you were representing another country. But before every game, I was scared that I wouldn't be as good as I should be. Not because of the competition, but I was scared that I just wasn't good enough. But there is a certain falseness to all of it. When we went overseas, everyone rolled out the gold carpet, and we had the fanciest of things. You're on a false pedestal. You think, oh, I'm great almost. Then you come home and face reality. There's a tremendous letdown when you get home. But I certainly wouldn't have given up that standing on foreign soil and hearing the national anthem. To me, that was the epitome of my athletic career. Yeah! Why else do I play? Well, first of all, just spring. To me, lacrosse and spring are synonymous. There's no question about it. That first spring day, you've just got to play lacrosse. It's in your blood. As for the game, it seems to have a special quality, unlike any other sport that I've played. A dance-like quality. I can feel it when I play. I can feel the stretching, leaping, collecting, the balancing and pulling, swerving, turning. The movements of the individual stick work are such natural movements and fit together so well with the running. And of course the game itself is so fluid. In lacrosse, there's not the chopping and the whistle and the stopping and the interruption that you find in other games. Then there's the spirit of the game, which to me is one of freedom. Freedom of movement, and due to the no boundaries, certainly freedom of space. And there's a freedom of thought. There's room in lacrosse for independent thought, because there are no plays, no areas of the field covered by one position or another. No move that I make is right or wrong. One move may be better than the other, and one may be more effective, but none are wrong. But at the same time, I have to be totally aware of the other 5 players on the attack. And they in turn must be aware of me. You can't act totally independently, even though you can do what you want. You have to work as a group. There is a constant need, as in any team sport, to keep a balance between your place as an individual and your place on the team. It's like your place in the puzzle, and you have to learn how to fit in. For the individual player, I guess what's most important is footwork and intelligence, the agility and ability to move quickly on one's feet, to change direction, body weight, and so on. Then too, as a player, It's a tremendous feeling to know that you have trained enough so that you can go 20 or 25 minutes as hard as you can, with as much concentration as you can give, and adjust yourself to the situation as it demands. For the team, it's putting all of these things within a group concept. And that means having the sensitivity to the other players, to be able to work together for a common goal. I've learned a lot from playing the game. I've learned a lot about other people, and I've learned a lot about myself. I've learned how to cope with disappointment. When your team is losing, you can't let it get you down. You have to pull yourself together and go on. I've learned a certain self-discipline. I found that I would be such a quitter if it didn't matter to me how far I got in lacrosse. But you can't. You can't quit. And that sure applies to life. I'd have to say that through playing lacrosse, I've grown a tremendous amount, met a lot of people, gone a lot of places that I wouldn't otherwise have gotten to go. That's the best answer I can give. Guess that's why I play lacrosse. As for the game, what other sport has the grace and freedom of lacrosse?
Women's lacrosse is a game of speed, freedom of movement, and creative strategy. As the